I've seen it all 1,000 times. Falling down, I'm still alive. Am I? Am I? So hard to breathe when the water's high. No need to swim, I learn to fly.
Education is something that has been an important part of my life for as long as I can remember. My mother taught my sister and I everything we needed to know before our first day of school. Learning through fun, that was my mother's strategy in teaching my sister and I math, reading, and writing. My mother even bought my sister and I learning laptops to help us prepare ourselves for school. Learning laptops were all the rage during the 90s because they were like digital teachers. These learning laptops had all subjects in the core of its drive: language arts, mathematics, history, spelling, writing, reading. Learning laptops could do it all.
Gloves are off, ready to fight. Like a lion, I will survive.
The education years I consider most memorable would be elementary. I began my school years at Mission Manor Elementary in 1999. The principal of our school was a well-known, respectful, and friendly African-American man named Mr. Springs. He made learning at Mission Manor fun and exciting. When you walk into the building during these years, you feel happy, welcome. The atmosphere almost made it seem like the school was alive with the amount of positive energy floating around. If you asked Mr. Springs if he had any children, he would say that he had over 600 children. You can imagine the looks he would receive because of this. But all of us students at Mission Manor were grateful to him because we mattered to him. Each and every one of us were a part of the school, and he made sure we all knew that. Mission Manor was part of the No Child Left Behind program for many years. During the late 1990s and entering the early 20th century, Mission Manor's top priority was that every student is given the opportunity to reach their potential and become model citizens. At the end of every year, Mr. Springs would hold end-of-the-year rewards. Students who are well-behaved, received good grades, and were present for at least more than half of the year on school grounds were given the chance to earn prizes for all their hard work. Every student looked forward to the end-of-the-year rewards, because Mr. Spring always had the most creative and thoughtful prizes for each student. By the time the rewards were through, we were all satisfied. Elementary school was a time where everyone felt safe on school grounds, and the teachers maintained peace on the campus while being supportive of each student's academic abilities and trying their best to help each of us achieve success no matter the odds. I graduated Mission Manor in 2005, along with many of my fellow classmates. From 2005 to 2008, I attended Apollo Middle School. I don't have many fond memories of my middle school years since I was bullied. In fact, there were a few people who bullied me in elementary school too. I did, however, have a favorite teacher. Mr. James was his name, and he was one of the 6th grade science teachers. He was very fun and made science so interesting that most of us would receive A's on his science tests. Plus, Mr. James would allow us a Friday of fun if we were well behaved. High school was a different story. After graduating from Apollo in 2008, my mother enrolled me in Sunnyside High School. Freshman year was a bit of a troubling time. Crushes, delinquent students, bullies, mean teachers, etc. Two of my favorite teachers were my freshman honors English teacher, Mr. Hines, and sophomore English teacher, Mr. Rick. These two teachers were the best teachers I have ever had. Not only did they help me improve my reading comprehension and writing, but they inspired me to write stories of my own design. I even showed them 2 working stories before publishing them on a story hosting website. I guess you could say Mr. Hines and Mr. Rick were my beta readers. I enrolled in Pima College during the fall semester of 2012. It was difficult for me to get used to college life, but I somehow managed to make it happen. My first career choice had been dental hygiene, but then I realized I won't be able to handle looking inside another person's mouth, especially if we didn't have the best hygiene to begin with. After what seemed like forever, I shifted my attention to elementary education and realized that being a teacher is something I can see myself as. I received my associate's degree in elementary education last year and was recently offered a job as a teacher assistant at C.E. Rose Elementary. which I immediately accepted. I never thought I would see myself attending the University of Arizona. The main reason was because of financial needs. However, I am proud to be where I am today, a student of the U of A continuing to work hard for my next degree. My life seems to be turning out right, and I plan to keep it that way by working hard and doing what I believe is best for me.